John for a look at our local.
All right, thanks a lot, Michelle, and we are going to take a look at what's going on with our current conditions right now. We'll take a look at the almanac, and if the almanac wants to come up, there it goes. Almanac being a little temperamental today. The high today was 86 degrees, so we're right around average for this time of the year as far as the highs go. Taking a look at the lows, 72 degrees was our low. That's a little bit above average, but I don't think anybody's complaining because overall we're a little bit cooler than we have been lately. And taking a look at current conditions right now, 86 degrees, so we're still at our high temperature for the day. And our dew point, below 70 degrees. Once again, 70 degrees dew points are where you typically start to feel a little bit sticky outside, a little uncomfortable. So we're starting to head down on the dew points a little bit, making them feel just a little bit more comfortable outside. Taking a look at the dew points across the entire Panhandle and Big Bend region, you can see not only the dew points in the 60s here in Tallahassee, but if you look further west, you can see that the dew points are really starting to drop off. If you take a look at Dothan and Marianna, getting into the low to mid 60s as far as dew points go. And that is drier air, and it's heading our way over the next couple of days. So it's really going to feel nice as we head through the next couple of days. And taking a look at current temperatures, we're not bad at all across the entire Big Bend region. 86 again in Tallahassee, a little bit cooler as you head along the coast. If you take a look toward the east, you would think that the cooler air is coming from the east, but that's not the fact here. It's maybe 77 in Cross City and Ocala, and even in the 70s in Jacksonville and Gainesville, but that's where a lot of rainfall is coming down right now. As we take a look at our local radar, just a ton of rainfall coming from that front that slowly made it through our area, starting to pull up stationary, starting to slow down, but it did clear our area, and that's what brought us a lot drier conditions for our area. As we pull the picture out a little bit, you can see with the radar and the satellite, we have a lot of rainfall across the peninsula of Florida, but out toward our west, where most of our weather typically comes from, you can see nice and dry, lots of, not even a cloud in the sky as you head out toward the west. So very nice out there, and that nice weather is going to be settling in for quite a few days. Taking a look at the precip, you can see that as we put it into motion, nice and dry across our area for the next several days, and you'll see that detailed in the 5-day coming up in just a moment. But first, for tonight, 67 degrees, partly cloudy, and fall is in the air. And today was the first day of fall, arriving at 11:44 this morning. As we take a look at our forecast for tomorrow, it's 87 degrees under mostly sunny skies, and it will be a seasonal transition as we start to head toward cooler temperatures, and you can see that clearly reflected in the 5-day. As we head through the week, not a lot of chances for rain. Our next chance of rain may possibly be Friday or Saturday, but nothing to hang your hat on. 82 is all we'll manage on Thursday, so feeling really nice, and it's really starting to feel like fall is in the air, doesn't it, guys?
It sure does, John. But by the way, we got a little substitute. We got Mike Porter at the desk.
Thank you very much, Christopher. Well,
good to have you, buddy. Good to have you.
We've also got something. I don't know if everybody at home has noticed, but we pulled up the webcam for out there at Westcott Fountain.
Yeah.
So if you're curious what the conditions are traffic-wise at Copeland and College.
Beautiful.
Looked pretty
Beautiful.
clear. There was a bus just a while ago.
I know, just went by, and I was thinking about just diving into the fountain, but that's okay.
But, we're going to go back and look at some tropics. And
oh, yes.
Yes. Even though we're not seeing anything with regards to U.S. landfall.
Yeah. We always get obsessed with the U.S., but we got to really look to our southeast.
Yes, yeah. Puerto Rico is getting considerable rains, 10 to 20 inches.
10, 20. I also heard that there were actually 4 deaths from those inches of rain.
reported.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, this system, we're going to learn how much it's going to develop, but definitely something to keep in mind flooding-wise.
Yeah,
if you have
definitely.
interests or family down there.
Well, here, let's bring it to the tropics and learn a little bit more.
And yeah, Puerto Rico's seeing a lot of rainfall right now, and we'll be taking a look at that in just a moment. But first we're going to take a look at things that are a little bit closer to home. We'll start off in the Gulf of Mexico. Got a little bit of cloud cover, a little bit of convection, but nothing that's organized, nothing that's going to become our next tropical system, which is definitely good news. We don't want to see anything near our area anytime soon, especially after Faye was around just not too while ago. Now, as we take a look at what's going on toward Cuba, nice and clear there as well. But you can see on the edge of your screen just a little bit here that tropical system that Mike and Christopher were talking about. And as you spread the picture out a little bit, go over toward the west or to the east a little bit, you can see that we have quite a impressive looking system, and you would think that this is already a tropical depression or something like that, but it's not. And the reason it isn't a tropical depression right now is because we have a lot of upper level winds shearing off the tops of the clouds and shearing off the top of the system, really keeping this system from organizing, which is definitely good news. And as we spread the picture out and take a look at the entire Atlantic Ocean, that's about the only game in town. We have a few clouds coming off the coast of Africa, trying to make their way across the Atlantic, but nothing that's organized at all, nothing that we have to worry about. So that's definitely good news, especially after the tropics have been so busy over the past month or so. It's nice to get a little bit of a break, and it is definitely nice not to have much going on out there. So once again, that system in Puerto Rico dumping a lot of rain, but thankfully that rain is not on top of Puerto Rico, or at least the heaviest rains are not on top of Puerto Rico at this hour. So that's definitely some good news for them. Still not out of the woods in Puerto Rico, but the good news is this system doesn't look like it will be developing anytime soon. We're going to toss it off to Mike, who's going to take a look at what's going on in the travel forecast.
Yeah, we'll just expand it and look, I guess, northwest of Puerto Rico. Current temperatures all across the United States. You got a nice warm tongue sitting here right in the middle. All this air being pulled up from the south, and you're getting warmer temperatures, 81 in St. Louis, 77 in Minneapolis, nothing like what's up here in the northwest, 62 in Portland and 58 in Boston. I guess the northern corners of the country are starting to feel the first bits of fall. Well, talking about fall, we get to think about